Mr. Carulli has been taking care of the Northeast Lighthouse since his mother passed away, hundreds of days ago. He has always wondered why it is called the Northeast Lighthouse. To be in the north of something, you should belong to something, and he and his lighthouse have never belonged to anyone. Mr. Carulli loves the island where he lives, with no other company than a few rocks and a couple of seagulls. Mr. Carulli learnt to live alone, and he is too scared to face the idea of imagining a different life on the continent. Mr. Carulli is sitting where he can see the ocean, which is not a special place, as he can see the ocean from any point in the island. He couldn't avoid seeing the ocean even if he closed his eyes, because he could feel the ocean in his ears, his bones, his eyebrows, and his tongue. Today his nose is bigger than usual, and when his nose is bigger than usual, it can only mean one thing: a storm is about to come. The storm is getting closer with the night, and Mr. Carulli wants to be prepared. The night can never fade. If it does, the world would be nothing but darkness and the island would sink. That's what Mum said. The wind blows and the waves insist on becoming giants. Mr. Carulli should be honest. He has never seen a storm like this. He will protect his light even if that means staying awake for the rest of his life. It has been going well so far. Mr. Carulli starts finding the sound of the storm quite relaxing, and without even noticing his tiredness, he falls asleep by the continuous blinking of the light. The seagulls are being a bit annoying, thinks Mr. Carulli with his eyes still closed. The seagulls are being really annoying, he repeats for himself, and he jumps from his chair alarmed by that fact. They are never annoying. That means something is wrong. Mr. Carulli opens his eyes so fast that he might not be able to close them ever again. And he hates himself when he realizes the light has faded. The light which he had been protecting for so long has faded because he fell asleep. The light has faded, and now the world is going to be dark forever. And the island, his beloved island, is going to vanish. How could he? The ground is shaking and the world is already dark. Maybe he could try to put the light back before it's too late. So he turns the light on again, and he feels so relieved when the light stays on. But too soon he is celebrating, as the light fades once again. Oh no, he wonders. Maybe it's just a matter of trying once more. And he tries once more. For a second, he thinks he made it, but no. The light is off again, and the sea level is starting to grow. He tries and he tries. Every time the light goes off, he feels a bit more guilty, a bit more responsible of the soon coming end of the world as we know it. He should take the boat and leave his island before it disappears under the water. He thinks he shouldn't. He doesn't deserve it. He's the one who made the world forever dark. He decides to sit on top of a rock and let the water swallow his everything. Goodbye. Suddenly the light is everywhere. The northeast light is working as if it had never stopped doing so, and Mr. Carulli has not drowned together with his island. It's a bright sunny day, like the ones you have after a storm. Nightmares happen, thinks Mr. Carulli, but I should never fall asleep again. The light can never fade. If it does, the world would be nothing but darkness, and the island would sink. That's what Mum said. And Mum died too early to tell him that this was just an innocent lie to make him do his job better.